All right, welcome to Doozer shop. It's been a little bit of an ice storm here in Doozer land, and the shop has taken a little bit of a hit. Yeah, haven't had a video in a while, but now I gotta cut my way out of this one. Yeah, had an ice storm here and had a lot of trees down, like 10 or 15 trees. So I'm gonna walk you around just a little bit to show you some of the craziness. See, I kind of live in the woods. See all these trees. So this is my house, and this is kind of the front of my house right now. There's a tree fell right smack next to the house. I'm going to kind of walk you over here. I know handheld is shaky, but I'll try to do the best we can here. All right, got some damage on the little dormer gable roof thing that juts out from Doozer's living room. And this tree, I mean, this thing is like 4 inches from my windows. So this pine tree got some of the lookouts and the overhang. And actually, these overhangs are really not built. The lookouts were done in the modern, non-very robust way, where they're let into the actual roof structure. They're kind of, and the roof kind of fell off. The overhang kind of fell off, which is good because it's easy for me to fix. I did my lookouts on the shop very substantially, and that thing was really solid. But kind of show you all the trees that fell down. Believe it or not, the damage on my house, I mean, this is really not too bad. I can fix that fairly easily. Yeah, not too bad. And there's parts of the house. But you can see this is my side yard. Try not to step into water puddles here. It's been raining. I mean, all this, I can't even begin to tell you. It's got to be, I'm going to step up here. Forgive me if I don't drop the camera. Let me show you the looking back. I mean, this thing was 6 inches from my house, and the damage to the roof, I can fix that. The overhang, no big deal. But you can see how many trees I have, and they're just right in front of me. I mean, this is the tree, and there's just trees everywhere that had fallen. And I haven't even, you know, it's a little wet, so I haven't ventured back towards the outskirts of my property. But you can see all the trees just broke off, and even in the back there, beyond the corner of my house, there's trees falling. Maybe there's more than 15. I don't know, but it's a huge mess that I'm going to have to get cleaned up. I might have to chainsaw for, oh God, for a month of Sundays. And my field is in the background. You can see all the trees. Just, there's some that are leaned over. Man, it's devastatingly crazy. And man, you got to be careful when they're bent over like that. There's a lot of tension stored, a lot of spring energy. Man, there's 3 of those treetops broken right there. So let me jump down and let's go walk over towards the shop. Standing on a big tree stump. So sorry again for the shakiness. I'm going to try and get you over there without giving you a headache. More trees. Tree-mageddon, man. Like crazy. But I called my insurance company, and I think they're going to help me out somehow with at least getting some of the roof figured out. And maybe I can apply some of the money to have a chipper truck come and chip up some of this crazy downed trees. There's the back part of my house. The red thing is my go-kart covered up. My old Lincoln, which I need to take to the junkyard. I mean, jeez. And this is all ice damage. We really had no wind to speak of. I'm gonna give you a shot back around. I know there's another car. This is totally redneck, I know, but they're going to the junkyard. No offense to the rednecks, I represent that. I totally do. And another car that needs to go to the junkyard. My blue car is my driver, and I got a spare car in the garage. So, actually I got a stack of plywood there. But this is, I mean, look at, there's a tree on my shop. It took such a hit, but the wall is standing tall. The wall did not waver, did not buckle. It took a hit, and the roof's a little, you know, messed up, but it's not bad. But just look at the snarly, gnarly mess. And I mean, we got, they're just more, these are leaning and just, sorry if I'm blowing out the camera lens, but let me kind of back up without stepping in the water here. Yeah, you can see the tree it's still up there. It's just, yeah, and there's like part of a tree there. So, kind of show you. You can see a tree broken off. There's like 3 trees broken off. And one's a hardwood tree. I don't know if it's a sweet gum or what it is, but it broke off and it's sitting there in front of the pine. It like slowed the pine down. But yeah, man. People talk about these pine trees and they hate them. I was like, why do you hate pine trees? What's the deal? Now I know why. The ice gets on them. They fall. It's like tree on top of tree, and this one is leaning. I mean, I'm gonna cut these pine trees, man. To heck with pine trees. I'm serious. This is just ridiculous. You know, just like, yeah. It's just a mishmash of trees. I'm gonna try. Let me walk around. Maybe I'll give you. Let me give you a quick inside shot. So I'm in the shop. You can see a little bit of the tree poking through there. That black is the tar paper. That's really kind of all that happened on the inside. I think the wood you can see is a little wet from the water coming in, but just not much is coming in. But that's really, for the most part, that puncture is kind of the only really roof penetrations that's a problem. I think there's a little bit of a penetration there on the left hand of the screen there. Those 2 little areas. See, those are the lookouts, the horizontals that you're seeing. That's the way to do lookouts for an overhang, is they tie in, they sit on top of the wall. See, they sit on top of the wall and they tie into the rafter behind the wall. So you're making the wall a little shorter, but that's the strong way to do lookouts. Like I say, there's the puncture. Got my gantry in here. The shop proper, where the machines are, behind that door, is fine. But let me kind of take you back around. There's my driveway. I come in. I got a lot of trees where I live, man. There's my house, my well. Let me kind of go around and show you, if I can show you, the damage to the overhangs. I don't know if the light is blowing out the recorder here, the camera, but try and get you. Look at this sucker. And there's another one that fell on top of it. It's just, man, I'm gonna be cutting with that chainsaw till my arms fall off. But kind of walk you back around. I don't trip back here. Look at all this. This is ridiculous. More work for Doozer. Alright, so that's the damage. Sorry I'm shaking. To the shop. And that is what I have to repair. And it's not as bad as it looks. The rafter and a few lookouts, and I'll take the roof off and put new sheet of OSB or two. But not too bad. Not too bad. But it's just freaking crazy. Alright. So anyways, yes, to hell with pine trees, that's what I say. There's so much to clean up. And down on the ground, just limbs and twigs, and it's just a mishmash of everything. So anyways, but the rest of the shop fared just fine. Nothing hit the air conditioner. That's some drain pipe I got laying up against the wall. But like, see these trees leaning? I mean, they're not that tall. I'm gonna cut these. I mean, there's just trees laying down everywhere. I mean, it's crazy. But anyways, I wanted to make a video, you guys, just showing some of the damage from this pine tree. And it's not as bad. I mean, to fix all this, it might take a couple weekends of just redoing it. And, you know, because I built this shop once. I'll fix it again. But being it's a 2x6 wall, it really survived the hit. And you saw all the blocking I had in there. There's the actual tree. Then another one fell. The shop survives, man. Everybody, when I built the shop, they said, "Hey, Doozer, why don't you just put up a metal building, you know?" I'm like, you know, he's like, "Oh, you know, $5,000, you can get a metal building." And I'm like, "No, I'm building something strong. I'm building something strong." Yeah, it's crazy. And thank God I did, because, like I say, that wall, 2x6, blocked every 2 foot. And I know that doesn't add to compressive strength, but it sure makes it rigid as far as buckling. And it's 14 foot to the ridge plate, or the, I'm sorry, the sill plate on top. The top plate is 14 foot from the floor, and then the rafters go up from there. And I got some good collar ties. I might insulate and put more collar ties up there for a ceiling and have a flat ceiling. My 3 windows were fine. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of, I haven't posted a video in a while, and show you the Armageddon that's been going on in Doozer land. So anyways, like I said, it's been raining. I was hoping this weekend, you know, I could get some time to chainsaw and do whatever I needed to do. Those trees, look at those leaning trees. That's just crazy. I got trees over there leaning. I thought I could get some stuff done, but it's raining. But I got some, I think I got next week off for Christmas break, so hopefully the weather will be kind of nice and I can get some chainsawing done. And man, I don't know how to get rid of all the wood. If I can, I know they don't want you having too big of a bonfire, but I mean, I can get a chipper truck or something, or just stack it up, make a wall of stacked wood on my property. So just somehow to get rid of it all. But man, after I clean up the damage, I am going to cut more of the pines, because I just the ice built up, and the crowns of the pine trees that were asymmetrical, the ice built up on the needles only on one side, and it caused them to bow and bend over. So I don't know, anything pine I'm really skeptical of from this day forward. But like I say, I'm gonna get this the downed wood cut up, get my roof repaired, and thankfully we got mild winter weather down here where I live. So anyways, thought I'd give you guys an update. We're standing strong here. at Doozer's shop.